Hello, everyone. Today I would like to apologize for my severe and continuous lapse of judgment. And to make up for it, I would like to play a little bit of, I would like to play something. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. That was kind of a whole bit, but I did make a mistake, and I do kind of wish to be transparent about it, and I want to make sure that it never happens again. And if it does, it's because I'm just very stupid, and that's just how I am. So this wall behind me, right? That thing, that's like my pride and joy, you know? You basically have all of my favorite franchises on that wall. You have Xenoblade, Kingdom Hearts, Zelda, Yakuza, Persona, you know, that sort of stuff. And well, I want to put fan art on this wall. I know that two of them are like official pieces from, you know, actual studios, but I plan on replacing them. I plan on replacing quite a few of those actually. But as you can see, there's a spot missing. Oh wow, I was actually pointing at it. And for astute observers, you might just know which franchise it might be. You know, it's Mario. So I've been trying to find for months, and I'm not even kidding, just months, to find like a good poster to put on my wall that, you know, just kind of represents Luigi or Mario, just anything that I like about the Mario franchise. And all of this to no avail. Until I finally found one. And so that's the new poster. That's what's going to be filling in the blank. And well, now you're probably wondering, why am I making an apology video? Because of just like a poster to put on my wall made by a talented individual? Well, that's exactly the opposite of what happened. For the past year, I used to have a poster of a character from Mario. This one. And like, you might wonder to yourself, oh, why did I get rid of it? Like, it looks great. What's wrong with it? Now you looked at it for way too long, and you're probably thinking the same thing I was thinking when I first made the purchase. You guessed it? This piece of art was made by AI. Or so that's what the website I put it into says, but who knows. Also, I should probably just get it out of its fucking frame. That shit doesn't deserve a fucking frame. And because of that, I don't want to put meaningless pixels that was created by a computer next to actual talent that was created by a real human being. And I have a lot of thoughts about AI, and I want to make a whole video about it later down the line, talking about how much I hate it and how it's ruining our lives, but I don't want to do it for this video. This is going to be for another one. So in case you can't tell, I do not endorse AI in any way, shape, or form when it comes to the art department. That shit should stay as far away as possible. It's meant to be used as a tool and nothing but a tool, not a piece of the final product. So when I found out about this piece, I was obviously very angry about it. And so you're probably thinking, oh, why didn't you think about it, you know, when you first bought it? Well, multiple reasons. First off, 2023 were very different times back then. AI wasn't as great as making images as it is nowadays. Second, the hands that are mostly like the hardest part for an AI to ever create, right? They actually look like hands. They do look pretty alright. I will give it that to that AI, but that's not giving much. Thirdly, there's like a little watermark just, you know, saying that it was, you know, done by an artist. So I thought maybe it gave some legitimacy. Anyone can fucking do it, I guess, though. Third, I was pretty desperate in terms of filling up my wall because I'm not gonna leave like a whole fucking blank space, you know? And lastly, I was not expecting that shop to sell AI art, you know? I just didn't know that they would do it, but here we are. I mean, now that I'm fucking looking at it, it's... I mean, I wouldn't say it's obvious, but there's definitely some weird choices. First off, the Lumas look nothing like Lumas. The crown on top of Rosalina makes no fucking sense. Like, it just stops like right here? What the hell? And it also has those Sakimichi-san kind of vibes, and you can tell that it's like art, kind of realistic, anime kind of shit. And so now that I know about it, what am I gonna do with it? So now that that's over with, I want to talk about this poster right here. This print was commissioned and made entirely by a human, or so it should be. And so this human is, believe it or not, also a beginner. And look at how beautiful this piece is. I could not have asked for anything better. Although I do have to fix like the edges. I know that the edges, there's a bit of a problem. I might need to reprint it, but for now it'll do. If you want to know, the artist is named Muis. I hope I said that right. And she was absolutely amazing to work with. She was really nice. And sometimes I did go a little over the top with the feedback. I hope it wasn't too bad. But look at how well it turned out. I mean, come on. She went above and beyond with it as well. Like, I asked for just a few star bits and she just added a whole bunch. And I want to mention that this commission was originally supposed to be $110. But I gave a little extra, made it 180. And if I could, I would have gone for more, but well, my financial situation isn't the best right now, especially with the Switch 2. And I will explain to you as to why I bumped it up by quite a bunch. It's not because I felt bad that I bought AI or something and I'm trying to make up for it. It's because art is special and you need to know your worth. I can tell you from personal experience, when I first started as an artist, I put so much time and effort into every single detail and thought I did an amazing job just for the price to not really meet my expectations. But thankfully, the more I worked, the more raises I got. I also learned new techniques and got better. I found new clients that are amazing to work with. But it serves me as a good lesson for small creators to share and let them know. Know your worth. I'm just letting you know how hard it is to be at rock bottom, and you need to know your worth. That's it. And so comes the point of this entire video. I will never, ever, ever create my art using AI, whether it just ranges from drawings, animations, to video editing. If I ever do, it either means I'm under the influence or someone is just using my body or my account in order to just, you know, it's a scam. Just don't fucking fall for it. They just want to ruin my name. I don't know why they would do that, but they would. I guess. I don't know. I will say this though, AI is fine to use as like a tool, you know? You shouldn't use it as part of the final product unless it is extremely necessary. Because I did it once.
What? No, I know that sounds bad.
Let me explain. In a video that has been removed since, there was a part where I needed the PNG of a lion that's sleeping and attacking someone, right? And so I had to use an AI image of a lion, and I mean, I had no other choice. Try and find a picture of a lion that's sleeping and that is transparent and real. Try and do that. So I was backed into a corner, and for a few frames, I had to use an AI generated picture of a lion that's attacking. So there we go. AI is fine in extremely specific scenarios, but when it comes to like art and all that, it should stay as far away as possible because it's not art. They're just putting art in artificially made. It's just a computer trying to replicate someone's style using like a ton of fucking images that they found on the internet. If you think that you're making art by typing in a prompt in a computer, you're not. You're just making fake commissions to an invisible artist. Well, artist, right? And it's just a bunch of pixels on screen that try to replicate an artist's style. It's just plagiarism. But that's a video for a whole other day. I got a lot to talk about when it comes to AI and how it's, you know, ruining our lives. And so that's my apology video. I hope it more than made up for my mistake. Fuck AI. Watch more of my videos, and I'ma go now.